The winner takes it all, and the loser has to fall. Ladies and gentlemen, have you ever seen anything white and soft as snow? But we're not talking about snow. We're talking about a princess who had a beautiful skin as white as snow. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. And wherever you are, may God bless you all. Now, let me introduce myself first. I'm Syafira Maylina Putri from Vocational High School 2, Sukorejo. Here, I would like to tell you stories entitled Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Have you ever heard this story before? Okay, let me tell you, and please listen to me carefully. Once upon a time, in a far land, there lived a queen who had a beautiful daughter with skin as white as snow, called Snow White. But sadly, the queen has been sick and soon passed away. Then the king married the new queen. But the new queen was evil. He liked to ask magic mirror every day. Mirror, mirror on the wall, am I the prettiest in this world? And the magic mirror will always answer, my queen, you are the prettiest in this world. But one day, the magic mirror answered, my queen, Princess Snow White is the prettiest in this world. What? Nonsense! I am the prettiest in this world, not Snow White. Then the queen decided to get rid of Snow White and ordered her hunter to throw Snow White into the woods. Princess Snow White, I'm so sorry, but the queen ordered me to get rid of you. Please, please, let me go. I will not even show myself again. I will even run away. Not show myself again, please. Save me, help me. The hunter decided to let Snow White go and run into the woods. Where am I? It was so dark in here. It's scary here. Then Snow White spot a small light upon small hill. Wow, it's pretty little cottage. Snow White found a small cottage upon small hill, and then Snow White went inside the cottage. Wow, seven small cups, seven small plates, seven small forks, even seven small bags too. Then Snow White ate some food and took a rest. The seven dwarfs who lived in the cottage came home and saw Snow White. Where did all food's gone? Isn't it Princess Snow White? What is she doing in here? Then Snow White woke up and soon they all became good friends. But one day, the evil queen asked the magic mirror again. Mirror, mirror on the wall, am I now the prettiest in this world? Then the magic mirror answered, my queen, you are pretty too, but Princess Snow White is more prettiest than you. What? Snow White is still alive? Then the queen decided to get rid of Snow White by herself. She dressed up as an old lady and come into Snow White cottage. Apples, apples, buy some apples, my dear. They are so red and so juicy, my dear. Wow, yes, it looks so nice. I want one apple, can I? Yes, here's your apples, my dear. Then Snow White took one big bite and felt dizzy and fell to the ground. Wow! Yes, it was so cheap. Then Princess Snow White fell into the ground. The seven dwarfs who lived in the cottage came home and saw Snow White on the ground. Princess Snow White! Princess! Princess, what happened to you? Please, please open your eyes, Princess Snow White! Meanwhile, there is a prince near cottage, so Snow White. Wow, she was so beautiful. Isn't she Princess Snow White? Can I take her? Yes, yes, of course, you can take her. Then the prince take Princess Snow White into his kingdom, but they dropped it by mistake, and then Snow White woke up. Where am I? Where am I? Who are you all? Where am I? Where are all these seven dwarfs? The prince who saw it came into Snow White. Princess Snow White, I'm Prince. I help you from your evil mother. Princess Snow White, will you marry me? Yes, yes, my lord, I will. I will marry you. And Princess Snow White and the prince married, and they lived happily ever after. So, ladies and gentlemen, from this story we can learn about that true beauty comes from within, not only from outside. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your kind attention and have a great day. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.